So I got the Bluetooth hooked up. I got 40% batteries. So hopefully by the time I finish this, we're still recording. So like I said, going through a lot of stress and all this, as someone who have Tourette's, ADHD, OCD for over 30 years, let me tell you, anxiety is my best friend and my worst enemy. So how to handle it, we all have our ways. So lately, especially through the COVID-19, working from home, I found 8 pieces of sobriquet Qigong very helpful. This is an ancient technique invented 1,000 years ago from General Yue Fei. And this is from a battlefield invention. So it's documented as long as you have 2 feet, you can do this anywhere. You can do 15 minutes, half hour. So there's a lot of benefits physically, and definitely find a lot of benefits mentally. It's, like many Qigong, it's a boost of immunity. And for us Tourette syndrome folks, especially me with my tics, right, my extraness, Qigong put me into a much level mindset. So let me just put this key down here. Distracting, right? So loosen up a little bit. You can go to YouTube and look up Qigong 8 pieces bouquet. Very popular. I started following this lady, Judy Young. Okay? Check it out. So we're gonna loosen up a little bit. Breathe. Alright, good. So let's first start with some basic breathing exercise. We're gonna get the chi moving here. Right? So we're gonna as we pick up the hands, we're gonna inhale slowly and deeply. Hold it, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. When you push down, imagine you're pushing down against like a jello. It's a wall of chi, air you're pushing down right now. You sort of visualize this pocket of air that you're pushing down, trying to compressing it. Right? So now we're gonna loosen up a little bit now. Now we can get into the first movement here. So we're gonna. There are other variations. So the variation I like starts with this. We're gonna cross fingers. Okay. As we pick up, we'll inhale. Chest level. Turn hand. We're gonna exhale. At the very bottom, we're going to inhale while picking up the hand. Still cross finger, right? All the way to the top. And when you exhale, both hands come down, full circle. Let's try again. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Because this is 8 pieces, I like to do each routine 8 times. and deep. Visualize the chi, air is moving. My knees, they're not locked, but they're not also horse stance. Sort of relaxed, but they're not locked. Okay. I feel so much better already. Breathing outside, no kids. Plus, I get to share with you. You know, the fact that I might be helping. And these thoughts put me into a much more positive perspective. So now we're gonna get into a wide horse stance position. Right? Now we're gonna do the pull the bow and shooting the hawk. There's a lot of ways to call this. Okay, depending on how much you do horse stance, right? I don't do a lot. I just started doing this for the last 6 months. So depends on your own level. You can go deep, or you can keep it flexed, right? So I like to do about like this. So horse stance, as my friends in Porphyra always tell me, you try to concentrate on the toe, and then you sort of sit. So you your stomach neither stick out, nor your hips stick out. So you try to have a very level position. Just imagine you kind of just sitting there, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So we're getting to this position. So we're gonna inhale as we pick up. At the very top here, we'll exhale. While we exhale, we're gonna reach out. It could be 2 fingers or 1 finger, but imagine we're holding onto a bow, right? So when we exhale, this is holding onto the bow, and this is pulling on the bow, but we will be exhaling. So inhale, exhale, pause, there's other variations which you do when you watch me doing live stream, right? Sometimes I do something like this, right? Inhale, well, exhale, then I inhale as doing like this. Pause, exhale. So I could be doing this variation 8 times here and 8 times there. But now I'm just going to show you the basic movement. So you can do the right side. Inhale, exhale. Imagine you're pushing down, trying to compress this air. Feel it, right? Stretch it out. Now we're going to get into the next one. This sometimes they call this one palm holding heaven, one palm holding the ground, right? So you basically need to get into a position like this. That's the form. So the variation that I like goes like this, right? We're gonna pick up. As we pick up, inhale. Flip one of the hands, then we flip the left first. Palm out. As we push out, we exhale. Empty out your lungs, right? As we inhale, we will get into this position. Watch it. Pause. Hold the breath. Exhale. Same thing with this side. We inhale, checking for mosquito. Palm out. Right palm. Reach the top. Right palm holding the heavens. Left palm touching the ground. So we stretch out. And you exhale. Try not to lock this. Keep it. So the whole point is that not locking the joint, so you can keep the chi flowing. Get the air, the energy is moving through your body. Whenever you push out, visualize. Visualize. You're pushing against his hair. Having fun? So, next variation. Sometimes they call this glancing of the wise owl, or you can simply say turning heads. So, the variation I like particularly, this is the one I learned from the Wu-Tang. There's a master from, if you watch YouTube, there's a guy, he's a Wu-Tang master. He teaches also Qigong as well. So I like his variation of doing this, So we're gonna get into it first. We're gonna, inhale as always. Exhale. When you get to waist level, right, your hands are sort of pointing inward right now. Okay. As we exhale, we're gonna open up. Imagine you open up a valve, right? The whole mechanism allow your head to turn to the left first. At this point, we'll exhale, we inhale, right? Hold it. As we come back out, exhale. And same for this side. Deep. You can stretch it out. Feel the stretch. I hope I'm not talking to a wall. hope we're still connected because I have 40% battery. It's very possible that I'm talking to blank right now, right? So next one we're gonna do this. There's many ways to name this movement, right? Some people call this, I think they call this the rising of the dragon and the swing of the tail. So we're gonna start from, it's either right or left. So we're gonna start from the right position. Okay? So you're gonna basically turn your head. It's like a ballet move, you know? So at this position, you wanna be inhaling. As you exhale, hands on the knee, right? On this side, inhale and hold. Exhale. The next variation, it's very good for the kidneys. Right? This variation I like to do on my live stream, a slow version, right? Which goes like this, right? Yeah, we're gonna pick up the hands, we can inhale, right? At the very top, we'll exhale. Touch the floor. As we pick up, we're gonna lower our knee a little bit as we pick up, and we inhale, and we'll exhale. The point of this is to guide the chi through the abdomen region, so that's where the healing comes from. And although there's also the variation where you pick up the energy, as you bring down the energy, you're sort of using your hand to protect this area. Right? So you will inhale, exhale, exhale through this, and you'll touch the heel, and that's the bottom of the exhale. As you pick up, inhale, exhale. I enjoy both variations. Visualize the energy coming from your palm, dealing with the healing that you need. A lot of time after each movement, you see people do another set of breathing. We call it like qing fei. So you want to clear out the excess energy, the air. You clear out, you close out one movement, and go to the next. Right? So the next one, some people call this the diagonal knock. Okay, this can also be called a focus punch. Where basically it's kind of like the pull on the bow and shoot a hawk, right? You can get into a wide horse stance, depending on how low you can go, whatever. But only get into a wide horse stance position. So you can either do the focus punch, which is basically inhale, exhale, and you repeat. But I like the diagonal lock actually. So instead of picking up like this, we're gonna pick up like this, right? So inhale, form a fist, exhale, inhale, exhale, and full circle. Again, it's important to visualize the energy. If you feel the burning on your quads, you can either get up a little bit or you can push down more. Focus on the breathing and the pain will go away. If you need to tick, tick. Just because you're doing a Qigong exercise, that's meant to slow down your ticks. That don't mean that you need to forcefully slow down your tick. If you got tick, let it go. Natural. The whole point about Qigong is nature. We're helping the energy flow. We're like our own plumber to ourselves. Okay. So the A step. So it's very simple actually. So we're gonna as we pick up, inhale to the top, and we'll be standing on the toe, right? So basically, pause. As we exhale, we drop straight into the heel here. So you can actually basically do a swing. You're actually doing like this. Inhale, exhale. Shake it up, shake it up. So that concludes 8 pieces of sobriquet. Feel free to ask me some questions. You can always go online, find the variation you want to do. Like I said, I'm a beginner. I've been doing this for the last 6 months. It's important to make this into a routine. Like all exercises, consistency is the key. It is also the biggest enemy to any exercise. It's the consistency. As you can see throughout the movements, my Tourette dramatically slowed down. It is a proven fact for many people with Tourette syndrome that breathing is very important. A lot of times when we have tics, we cut off our own breathing, and we end up ticking even more. So having the right amount of oxygen in your body is very good for Tourette's. It's also very good for taking care of anxiety. So a lot of time I finish with a move I learned from Masters Rick Kellerman. He's with the 10 Tigers Kung Fu Academy. He teaches Kung Fu out in Suffolk County. So my friend Peter Koo, another Wing Chun practitioner, started this group called 1,000 Miles on Facebook. The whole point is to use exercise as a way to boost immunity, stay healthy, and get distracted from COVID-19 stress, right? So Rick was on there teaching a few Qigong moves, and he did this whole thing called the washing the spine, which I really like it a lot. And it's the whole basic point is to basically pumping out the bad stuff, allow your spinal fluid to travel upward and pumping out the lymphatic system, right? So you want to get into a sort of a Wing Chun horse stance. So you want to kind of measure 1, 2. Now you want to keep the toes pointing in. I'm sure when Rick sees this, he's going to make a lot of correction here. So at the bottom of the move here, you want to squeeze. You want to feel the squeeze. So at the bottom of the move, you know, your elbow should be touching here, right? And your knee should be touching. And you should be squeezed. But at the very top position, you're out. And you're gonna rotate and you're coming out like this, right? So we're gonna start from the very bottom, okay? We're gonna inhale, exhale, feel the squeeze. Squeeze, you gotta squeeze this juice up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You shake off the excess energy and complete this. All right. Hey, I'm glad. Still got battery. Great. So again, just want to show you guys, you know, people with Tourette's, ADHD, OCD, or you don't have it, just simply want to, you know, handle everyday anxiety and stress. Qigong is a very good way to help, you know. So breathing in general is good. So this is straight up deep breathing, 20-30 minutes, and make a big difference. So again, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Good night. No. Let me say hi to all my friends, actually. Thanks for watching, guys. Mike, Janessa, Ray. Hey. My mentor, former boss, Mike, is watching too. Thanks for watching, guys. Janet, enjoy.